All right, what's that word, man? I go by risky trades. Um, I woke up late. I didn't miss my goddamn entry because I see it play out. Because we had a sweep of liquidity to the downside, swept out all this tapped this fair value gap. I was already coming into it. I would have came into it with a bullish sentiment because overall it's bullish. Market open, it came down, boom, it started shooting up. It breaks structure here, boom, easy. So it breaks structure, I would have went down. I would have seen this on the 3 minute. It would have tapped into the gap. And that's what I like about the 3 minute, because it's really the 3 and 5 is why I find my essentially my what would that be? Confirmation. And boom, it struck on the 1 minute. It came back up. I think I probably would have took it straight off of this, but even if I would have waited and took it here, I would have put my stop under the second low. Probably would put like right at it, and then we could be all the way the fuck up here and profit. Goddamn 4.8, damn near 4.5. I mean not 4.5, damn near goddamn 5 to 1. Could have been, but yeah, it's because I slept early. I mean, not I slept early. I slept too goddamn late. See, that's how you know I'm fucked up. And I went to sleep at a decent time, and I woke up. I woke up at around 8:30 Eastern time, and yeah, I just want to shut my eyes a little bit longer. I open my eyes again. I thought I just blinked. I open my eyes again. I look at my phone. It's goddamn 9:45, and this would have played out at 9:39. So I was 6 minutes late, and I was thinking about still taking it because at 45 it was where. Nah, I missed it. It was over. But I still could have, but it's not. That's not a habit you wanna make. So I'm pretty much hoping for a some type of rejection off this gap here. Hope some type of rejection. Cause really this is a target I would have had too. I think I had it on here, but I just erased it. But a high resting inside of a fair value gap. Boom, it struck it already. So we could be looking for a reversal, possibly. I probably wouldn't even want to take it that long. I probably would just want to catch an inverse of some sort, a nice inverse. We probably wouldn't get a nice inverse until the inverse is here, and I probably would take a short down to from this area probably to like here, real small, really small take. So we're gonna see when I find a trade. If I do, it might be no trade for today because yeah, market completely skyrocketed. And yep. But this could have been an easy win today. And I was real confident coming in today. Like yesterday, I went to bed, I was like, tomorrow, we're gonna get dubs. We're gonna be cool. Okay, I did end up taking the trade. I ended up taking a sell. What made me switch from bullish to bearish for a minute was because we came up. We came up and tapped. We came up and we had tapped this gap here and rejected. Came and tapped this gap here and rejected off this 15-minute candle. I mean, this 15-minute candle, right? So then I started looking on the 15 minute. The only way I'm gonna switch my bias completely is if we get an inverse on the 15 minute, or if we break below a low on the 15 minute, and then that'll solidify my bias for going in the opposite direction. And what we did do was we inversed this gap here. We inversed this gap here, and then I know it was inversing this gap as well. This gap. So we basically inverse both of these gaps. So then I'm like, okay, cool, I can go for a sale. And then I actually did it twice. So on the 3 minute, I really was focusing on this gap here on the 3 minute. So on the 3 minute, boom, we create this gap with this candle and this candle. We create this gap. Boom, I drew out my box. It tapped in. Once it tapped in, I was waiting for a break of structure, in which I got on this candle here. We broke below. I had my stop. I had my stop here, right here, because I was like, if it tapped into this gap, it's over with. But and I was actually targeting here, because I was targeting this 3 minute low that's resting inside of this gap here. I'm gonna move this over. That's resting inside of this gap here. So I was targeting this low originally. So anyway, so we can go back to the 1 minute. We broke below. I took my sale. I had my stop loss here, because I was like, if it tapped back, if it's going back towards this gap, I'm probably wrong. But so yeah, once it broke down about probably like right here, and that's when I just moved it. I moved it to about right here. Moved it right here, especially once it tapped again. Once it came up here and it tapped again, especially tapping into this 5 minute. Once it tapped into this 5 minute range here, yeah, when it tapped into this 5 minute range, I went ahead and moved my stop there. And then what made me get out, because I got out about here. About like a 1.6, yeah, about here. That's because I was trailing my stop loss. So once, because I'm not sure that it's gonna hit this. I feel like it would, because we didn't manipulate the London lows. So I do think that it's actually gonna come down here to this area. This one here. I think it's gonna come down to this area here. But I don't know. It's already 11:30, late in the day, and apparently I think Trump's supposed to speak. Trump is supposed to speak at 12:15. So I don't know what the fuck the market gonna do. So I start trailing my stop, and yeah, we won $456 across 2 accounts, because I did add another funded account to it. And so a total of 456 times 2, $912. So we got $912 on the day. And yeah, I'm actually gonna start taking the bigger trades, like I said, to, you know, gain the more profit. Like 200-300 is nothing. Like, you know, 300-400, like it's on a $50,000 account. So you might as well risk around 500. I think I only risk around, on this trade specifically, I probably only risk around 300. And yeah, I was aiming for here. If I would have hit here, I would have had 1,000 on both accounts. But so it didn't play out yet. I think it is gonna play out, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my profits, especially since I missed my first trade that I would have took every single fucking day. I would have took that trade. But it's all right. We done for the day. Finna go ahead and shit, start my day. See y'all tomorrow.